One, please.
Two, please.
Enjoy the show. Yes, sir.
One adult.
Fun, excitement, places to go. They're all out there, so just get out and find them. So start the 60 flight of the finest Chevy ever. Strong, silent, sensibly new. The 1960 Impala convertible by Chevrolet.
Hey, Tony.
Evening, Mr. Kimmel. Have you met my girlfriend? She's,
Greater legroom. Roomy reasons why Chevrolet is first in the values that last. Across the USA, Chevrolet is the way to start the 60s flight. This is the new Bel Air Sport Coupe. Cosmopolitan in every line. It makes luxury a low price. It shows us nothing like a new car. And no new car is more
The body of a woman was found brutally stabbed just yards away from Harry's Rainbow Grill, one of the bus's regular stops. Her husband has put out a plea to anyone who saw anything to come forward.
Clara!
Honestly, why do you always insist on seeing me off if you're going to be late? So you heard my mother is dying again.
I have some good news. Well, I think it's good news. My story's in this month's issue.
That's the good news. Why don't you focus on your real job?
Wait till you read it.
I will wait. I have work to do. I have all the paperwork on the sale of the Carter house. People are boarding.
Well, I wish I could drive you. We could stop on the way, just like old times.
I like the bus. Gives me time to think.
Well, can you think about our party, please?
I suppose I have to. But for God's sake, don't invite John.
Well, you know John has to be there. If we don't ask, he won't come again, just like Jack.
And what a loss he's been.
Let's not quarrel, honey. Okay?
I'll see you in a few days. We'll make it a hell of a party. Send my regards to your mother.
Thank you.
Sorry, folks. Our first rest stop tonight's gonna be a little further on up the highway. Harry's Rainbow Grill is closed. Some sort of police investigation. Nothing we can do.
was a good turnout for Mrs. Kimmel.
Yeah, thanks, Tony. She was really loved.
Any more news, Detective Corby?
No, nothing new. But I never give up. You can tell that to Mr. Kimmel. It should be comforting.
I'll be sure to tell him, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm so sorry. That's very kind, thank you.
God, I hope they don't drag snow into the house.
What are you talking about? They're walking up the path. None of the women want to ruin their shoes. Lighten up. Come on, kids. Oh, Bill. Betty. Great to see you.
Betty.
Can you believe it? The Stackhouse is entertained.
Thank you very much, Walter. And I must say, your wife is the most wonderful person. You know, there's not a house she can't buy or sell, and you're going to be able to quit work soon. Taking on her pretty face was the smartest thing I ever did.
Sorry, I have to go do my duty. Martha. So glad you could make it.
I hope you don't mind that I brought my friend Ellie along. She was having a dull day.
Sorry I can't promise fireworks, but we'll do our best.
Martha.
Excuse me.
So this is the good life.
Yeah. Let me get you a drink.
Any chance of a beer?
A beer? I think we got one of those. Don't move an inch.
So Martha gave me the story you wrote. I loved it.
Well, they've taken another.
It's really cool. Here I was thinking you were just straight up architect.
Oh no, nothing straight up about me. But what do you do? Or maybe I should try and guess.
I might take offense.
No, I want to guess. Indulge me. Musician, right? Of some sort. You write poetry. You live in the village.
2 out of 3, that's not bad. I don't write poetry.
There you are. This is John Carr. We work together. Martha puts up with both of us. John, meet Ellie.
Ellie Bryce.
I meant to ask, can you get away on Sunday?
I don't know. Claire and I are supposed to.
I get it. Don't do it, Walter. Same old story.
Give me a break, man. Okay?
They need food. And soon before they start to fall over. Who was the girl Martha brought?
I don't know her name.
I do. It's Ellie Bryce. Who is she?
Oh, I don't know. And I don't care. Come on.
You are a sex maniac.
I used to love my mania. Come on, kids. Let's try to remember. Why don't we start by christening every room in this house?
Please, Walter. Not tonight. Can you just go to sleep?
Oh, God. When is it gonna fucking end, Clara? Why are you so unhappy? Hmm? You promised me you'd go see someone.
I just don't want to see anyone. And it's not my fault. Can't you just leave me alone?
I told you, Detective. I don't know anyone who would have wanted to kill Helen. I appreciate you coming round, but I need time. Time to grieve.
Yes. I understand. I'll find your wife's killer, Mr. Kimmel. I want you to be reassured by that. I want you to know there's no one smarter than me.
Nobody holds a good opinion of a man who holds a low opinion of himself.
Mark Twain.
Same century, Mr. Corby, but it was, in fact, Anthony Trollope. I'll sleep easier, Detective, knowing a man of your intelligence is on the case.
I'll leave you to your picnic, Mr. Kimmel.
You know, I have a job, for God's sake. I can't just drop everything every time you get sick. I can't take much more of this, Mother. No, I have tried to tell you, and you never listen. You never do. I can't promise. Walter has just got back. I have to go. I have to go. Goodbye.
Hi, kids. You all right? Don't let her get to you.
How's the lovely Ellie? Why don't you spend the rest of the evening with her? That's right. Go to her. Get out. Just go to her.
A police chief told the press today they are still looking for clues in the brutal killing of the woman now identified as Helen Kimmel at Harry's Rainbow Grill. Investigations are continuing.
Corby. The Helen Kimmel murder.
It's building nicely. I can taste it.
Kimmel has a strong alibi. We've already turned him over. There's nothing there. That kid, Tony Rico, swears Kimmel was at the movies. He's in the clear.
Hi there, Mr. Kimmel. How's it going?
It's going okay, thanks.
That detective's been here again. He keeps asking me the same questions.
Well, Tony, you just keep giving him the same answer. I got you a special treat today.
You're spoiling me, Mr. K.
It's all a question of who you know and who you trust. Hash browns, lots of onions. One of your frankfurters.
You got it.
And give me some cheese with that.
Sure thing, Mr. K.
And a big slice of that chocolate banana cake.
Still going on about this.
I saw you. Everyone saw you.
Are you totally out of your fucking
Ellie
mind?
Bryce! Ellie Bryce! Don't dare deny it!
It's not worth denying. Oh, I have really tried, but you are making it impossible for me. What the hell happened to us? I guess we had one good year. Was that it? Was that all we got? One good year? Well, was that it?
Stop it! Stop shouting at me! Good night, Claudia. You married me in sickness and in health, remember?
Yeah. Whatever happened to health?
It's not my fault. I can't help it. I promise this time I will go and see someone. I know I've said it so many times, but believe me, Walter, I will go and see someone.
Calm down.
I promise I will.
Sure. Go. Great idea. Go right ahead.
For God's sakes, Clara, just don't be so melodramatic.
Leave me alone!
All right. All right, I will. You're on your own. House is all yours tonight. Are you following this story?
Not closely. I'd say he looks like a man who murdered his wife.
That's ridiculous. You can't tell that just by looking at someone.
Well, I'd say he did it. I've worked it out. He followed her bus, lured her away from the stop, killed her. Simple as that. Turned around, headed home. Left no clues. Seems he has a great alibi. He's real smart.
Clara? Clara! Clara! Oh, for God's sake, open the door, Clara! Oh, God, no. Clara. Clara. Clara! Clara. Clara, wake up.
We'll pump her out. We should know in 48 hours. Walter, who is she seeing?
What?
Her analyst. What's his name?
Sorry. I couldn't persuade her to see anyone. I tried.
Should have tried harder.
She took every goddamn pill in the house. I knew she was going to. We'd had another fight. I stood my ground this time. I told her I fucking had it. I didn't sign up for this. But at that moment, I think I really wanted her to.
No, Walter. You're not thinking straight.
Hi there. Remember me?
Sure. Of course. Hi. Good to see you again. Come in.
Some orchids. Lots of them. To thank Mrs. Stackhouse for the party.
Well, she'll love them. Thanks. So what brings you up here?
Oh, you know, I like to get out of the city on the weekend and just drive. Me and my car found ourselves driving north, so here I am. So your wife is at work? I remember you saying that she worked on Saturdays.
Yeah, it's her busiest day. She sells houses, and I build them.
So this is your design. How long have you lived here?
We moved in a year after we got married.
Yeah. How long ago was that?
4 years ago now. Yeah.
Kids?
No, not yet.
I'm moving soon.
Oh.
Still the village, but a little place of my own. Time to grow up.
Well, it's not all it's cracked up to be. I wouldn't rush it.
No, honestly, I need to slow down. Packed hell of a lot in these past 5 years.
Stop. You're making me jealous.
Oh, no, I'm not so sure. Grass is always greener. Well, I better get going.
What will you be doing tonight?
Singing at a little club off McDougal called Molly's. You should come along sometime. I'm there almost every night.
Maybe one day I will.
It was nice to see you.
You too.
sail the seven seas, and yet I can't escape from you. I could ride away and hide away where we were miles apart, and yet I can't escape from you.
Don't ever leave me. Don't ever leave me, ever. Promise. Promise me.
Who did you tell?
Don't worry. Everyone thinks you had a bad flu. Kind of pneumonia.
Thank you.
I know it's what you'd want, kids.
The orchids downstairs, who brought them? Was it Betty?
Oh, God, I completely forgot. Martha's friend, Ellie, brought them to thank you for the party.
How long did she stay?
I don't know, not very long.
Long enough to fuck her?
Oh, Clara.
I was right, wasn't I? Admit it. Admit it.
I can't have this
Admit
conversation
it!
right now. I'm going out. I will be back. I promise. But this can't go on. This has to end.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Yeah. I'm looking for a book called The Living City by Frank Lloyd Wright. Do you happen to have it in stock?
I'm sure I don't. As I thought, I don't have it. I do have a copy of Lloyd Wright's Disappearing City.
I've got that. In fact, I have a 1932 first edition.
I could try to find it.
Do you want me to order it for you?
Yes. I would. Thanks.
Just fill in your name and address.
Do you own this bookstore?
Yes.
So you must be Marty Kimmel.
What is it to you?
I heard your wife died recently.
She was murdered.
Sorry. Have they found her killer?
No.
Well, I hope they find the man who's guilty.
So do I. Thank you for your concern. I'll be in touch if I find that book.
You shouldn't be up this late.
Neither should you. No doubt you had a couple of scotches with John?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. We needed to let off some steam.
Where did you go?
Some dive. Don't remember the name.
I followed you from the office. I saw you. With your whore. Ellie Bryce. I knew. All along.
No, you didn't. There was nothing to know.
Don't think there's a future in it, because there isn't.
I'm going to divorce you, Clara. Calling our lawyers. Do what you want. It's your life.
If you divorce me, then I will kill myself. And everyone will know it's your fault. And everyone will blame you, Walter. There will be blood on your hands.
Mr. Stackhouse. I thought you were with Mrs. Stackhouse, seeing her off at the bus station.
What are you talking about?
A telegram? Her mother. It seemed very serious this time. She was aiming to catch the 6:30 up to Saratoga.
Claire? Why didn't you tell me you were going away?
Why should I make it easier for you? It seems my mother is really dying this time, so you get to spend another 48 hours with Ellie Bryce.
Think that will make you happy? You don't look at all happy.
Excuse me. How much time do we have at this stop?
15 minutes. So they say.
Mr. Stackhouse, I just received a call from the hospital to say that Mrs. Stackhouse's mother died during the night.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Thanks, Claudia. I'll call Mrs. Stackhouse back right away.
But she isn't there. She never arrived.
No, that's impossible. Do you have the number of the hospital? Who did you speak to? Are you sure you got this right?
I didn't make a mistake. I swear.
Stackhouse residence?
Is this Walter Stackhouse?
Yes.
My name is Detective Miller, Saratoga Springs Police Department. I'm afraid we have something we need to talk with you about.
You okay, Mr. Stackhouse? I'm afraid I still need to go through a few things with you. Can you do this now?
Sure. I think so. I'll be fine. What do you think happened?
We're not sure, sir. She may have taken her own life.
She may have been pushed, of course. How do you do? I'm Detective Lawrence Corby, homicide.
Walter Stackhouse.
I'm so sorry for your loss. I'll take over this now. Just leave your notes. When was the last time you saw your wife?
Yesterday, at home. But I spoke to her on the phone from my office before she caught the bus.
Do you have any reason to believe your wife would commit suicide?
Well, she's tried before, I'm afraid to say. But I just can't imagine Clara would jump off a bridge.
I've seen the bridge. It's not likely that she slipped and fell.
Well, I hope someone's going to make some investigations.
Don't worry, I will, Mr. Stackhouse. When you left work after speaking to your wife, did you go straight home?
Yes. Well, actually, no. Actually, I was trying to reach a friend. I drove around for a while.
Did you ever reach your friend?
Yes.
I'll need his name and address.
Ellie Bryce, 38 Cornelia Street. It's in the village.
So they have my name? I hope they won't blame me.
She always had mental problems. Neurotic, jealous.
Oh, hi, Martha. Oh, Jesus. No, how awful. Poor Mr. Stackhouse. Do they know what happened? Yeah. Bye. I didn't think I should tell Martha you were here.
Good day, Mr. Kimmel.
Walter Stackhouse. Walter Stackhouse. Walter Stackhouse. Walter Stackhouse.
I'm not open today, I'm sorry.
It's me, Detective Corby. I think we need to talk. Did you read a story in today's local paper about a woman who died at Harry's Rainbow Grill?
Yes, I did, in fact.
A bit of a coincidence, don't you think?
What are you saying?
Your wife, and now some other poor man's wife. What was his name?
I have no idea. The paper said it was a suicide, most
The
likely.
husband's name was Stackhouse. Walter Stackhouse. He's under investigation. Just like you are, Mr. Kimmel. Statistics tend to make me suspicious of husbands. And I love statistics.
What specifically did you want to ask me, Detective?
I've been going over your wife's case again and again. Your movie alibi. It bothers me.
Anthony has given his statement.
Anthony Rico. 17. Young. I'm talking to him regularly.
All your colleagues know me very well, Detective.
So I believe in. I want to get to know you better even myself. You know, we've got a lot in common. My family comes from Newark. We can't let your wife's killer get away with it, can we? We'll be in touch again soon. Thank you for your time, Mr. Kimmel.
Hello?
Tony? You want to come over for some beers this evening?
It was her choice. Wasn't it?
Of course it was. You can't blame yourself. I mean, you tried everything.
Did I? Did I really? What's the difference between wishing someone dead and actually doing something about it?
One hell of a difference. What are you talking about?
No, I don't know. I honestly don't know anymore.
Morning, Claudia.
I'm sorry. I don't want to work here anymore, Mr. Stackhouse. I've just come to collect a few things.
There's no reason for you to leave. Okay. I understand. If that's the way you prefer to handle things.
I don't want anything. I'm sorry, Mr. Stackhouse. Truly.
Mr. Stackhouse, please have a seat. This is Mr. DeVries. Have you ever met Mr. DeVries before?
I don't think so, no.
Well?
Yeah, that's him. I never forget a face. That's him. Everyone I know always says.
That's fine. Thank you, Mr. DeVries. You can go now. So, Mr. DeVries says he spoke to you at Harry's Rainbow Grill. You asked him how long the bus stopped the night your wife died?
Yes, I was there. I followed the bus. I wanted to talk to Clara.
Did you?
No, I couldn't find her. I looked everywhere.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Thought she might have gotten off at one of the other stops on the way. Had some other plan.
So, your story about driving around was...
Yes, it was very stupid of me. Should have told you.
Well, you better tell me now. Exactly what did happen. Cigarette?
Well, I felt we had to finish something.
You'd been arguing.
No. Just a question of finishing something important that we were discussing.
Were you and Mrs. Stackhouse happy?
Actually, we were getting a divorce.
Did you both want this divorce?
Okay, in all honesty, she didn't want a divorce, but she knew there was nothing she could do to stop me from getting
Seems
one.
she tried. I followed up on those previous attempts that she made.
Can you prove suicide in this sort of case?
Coming off a bridge that high with so many injuries, it's hard to get a consensus. But I'd just like to eliminate all the other possibilities. Well, one more thing. Did you ever hear about another woman's body found near Harry's Rainbow Grill? It happened not too long ago. She was badly beaten. Knifed. No, she was definitely murdered.
No, I didn't.
Kimmel. Helen Kimmel.
No.
I'm working that case, too. Haven't found the killer yet. Well, thank you very much for coming in. I'll be in touch soon. Mm-hmm.
Where are those martinis?
Coming right up. You ever been to Paris?
Of course. Have you?
No, I haven't.
All architects ought to go to Paris. But all writers have to go.
Yeah, I know. Somehow we never got around to it.
Well, it's still there.
It's that goddamn Detective Corby. You know, it's better if you weren't around. Just come with me. Let's go downstairs.
Okay.
He won't stay long.
This is weird.
Good evening, Mr. Stackhouse. Sorry it's a bit late, but you have a moment?
Come on in.
I've interrupted you. I can only apologize yet again.
What did you want to talk to me about?
I talked to Kimmel.
Kimmel?
Well, the man whose wife was murdered at Harry's Rainbow Grill.
Oh, yes.
I'm convinced he's guilty.
So why tell me? I've got nothing.
Everyone thinks it was some sort of random maniac, but you've given me ideas. Is this house your own design? Very adult. Would you be willing to show me around?
Sure. Start back here.
It's downstairs.
Just my dad.
May I? I'd like to complete the picture. Nice. Like this. What's this?
It's a kind of scrapbook. Ideas, pictures and things I cut out of newspapers, you know. They're my clippings, crazy stuff. Inspirations for my short stories that I write. Maybe one day I'll write a novel. Who knows?
Quite a hobby. This is about Kimmel.
Is it? My God.
You cut it out?
I must have, I don't remember. I have hundreds of cuttings of all sorts. I just cut things out.
You've never actually met Kimmel, have you?
Me? Kimmel? God, no.
This doesn't look too good for you, Mr. Stackhouse. I don't like it.
I followed Clara's bus to the rest stop. I waited, looking all over for her till the bus left, and then I came home.
So you knew she was missing, and when you came to see me? And later we...
Well, I couldn't understand it when she didn't get back on the bus. I thought maybe she'd gotten off earlier. Anyway, it was stupid of me. She might have had some sort of crazy plan. You know, she knew where you lived. She'd followed me there before. The trouble is, I was seen at the rest stop. They might try to make something of it, that's all.
Make something of it? What the hell are you talking about? What are they gonna make of it? Walter, you're scaring me.
No, don't be scared. I haven't done anything. But it could seem strange that I followed her bus. I don't know why I did.
What will seem strange is that you didn't tell the police right away.
You told a stupid lie. You panicked, pure and simple. Big deal. You were in shock, for God's sake. I reckon once they check out Clara's history, it'll be over. So just relax. Though it might not be a bad idea to get an attorney.
No. No. Gotta make it look like I have something to hide. Ellie, can I get you a drink?
No, I have to go. I have to get up early. Call me later. Bye, John.
I know what you're thinking. Ellie complicates things.
Well, yes. Till this blows over, I'd keep Ellie right out of the picture.
got one lying bastard and one... No, make that two lying bastards. Both killed their wives. I know it. I'm watching them close. Look, Stackhouse is a classic copycat killer, and Kimmel is a psychopath. His wife was in the way.
We need more than your textbook theories, Corby.
And I'll give you a lot more than that, Captain. I don't think it'll be long until I nail this. Did you know Mrs. Stackhouse?
I only met her once. Look, this isn't the best time for me to talk to you. And I don't like you touching my things, okay? I have rehearsal this morning. I need to be there.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to delay you, Miss Bryce. See, I'm a bit confused. Your friend, Mr. Stackhouse, lied about where he was the night his wife died, and now he's lied again. Not that long ago, another woman's body was found murdered at the same rest stop. Now, Mr. Stackhouse told me he'd never heard about it, but guess what? He had.
I don't understand.
He's got a newspaper clipping in his scrapbook all about the case. This is it. I appreciate your cooperation. I'm back. And I brought someone with me. Mr. Kimmel, I'd like you to meet Mr. Stackhouse.
How do you do?
I'm good. How are you?
You two have a lot in common. This is your chance to commiserate. A strange thing. Mr. Stackhouse was so interested in the death of your wife that he cut this out and put it in his scrapbook. Now, why do you think he would do a thing like that?
I had no idea. You should ask him.
I've already told you, I cut out hundreds of things. I write stories.
Do you have any particular literary interest, Mr. Stackhouse?
I'm always interested in rare architecture books.
Well, you should browse our shelves. I have a substantial collection.
I was right. Common ground, indeed.
And why shouldn't there be?
Kimmel, you're a fucking liar. You thought you were home and dry, admit it. This guy Stackhouse, he threw a wrench in your works, all right.
I don't know what you're talking about, Detective.
Are we through?
Yeah, for today.
Goodbye.
This is just too much. Why, for God's sakes, go look at a guy whose wife was murdered? Just look at me and swear to me you didn't do anything.
You have to ask me that?
I just want you to swear it.
I did not kill Clara. I don't know how this has gotten so out of hand.
I can't get something you said out of my mind.
What? Tell me, what?
I have this fantasy she's no longer there. the real reason you lied. Because you were thinking about it all the time. You were thinking about it long before you met me.
Tony, please. Excuse me, sir.
What do you want? I want to say thanks. Whatever you did, I want you to know that it doesn't matter to me.
I'm not guilty.
But did it never cross your mind?
No. But it obviously crossed yours.
But I didn't actually do it. But I feel.
Now, what do you feel?
I don't know. I guess in some way that we have something in common.
No, we have nothing in common.
We're all guilty of something. I feel you are my guilt.
And what the hell does that mean?
It means I share in your guilt. I may have thought about it, but you did it.
Get out of here. Do you realize what you're doing to me? You're ruining my life. I can never tell when that cop is gonna walk through that door. I detest you. Get out of my shop. Now.
I'm sorry. I really am.
You okay, Mr. Kimmel? That man pestering you, who is he?
Don't you worry. I deal with customers like him all the time. He's a nobody. Yes! He was here. So what?
And what did he have to say?
He said he was sorry he brought the police down on the head of an innocent man.
Yeah? And what did you do? Discuss architecture?
We're both innocent men in a similar situation. Pursued by a man who invents crimes.
You're a sad bitch, Kimmel. Did you murder your wife for the simple reason that you thought that you married beneath you? For that simple reason, who would believe it? Well, you know what? I do.
Oh, man of your intellect. How did you ever let that happen? She was always bugging you with her inane chatter. So, you got rid of her. But you never reckoned Stackhouse, did you? Now, admit that you know he's guilty and that you're as guilty as he is. Admit it.
Is everything okay, Mr. Kimmel? Mr. Kimmel, you all right?
That's all for today. See you tomorrow.
Corby is obsessed with me. You should see him. He's eaten up. He's got it in his twisted little mind that I killed Clara. Jesus.
To a lot of people around here, certain things do seem a little hard to figure out.
No, people can go to hell. I'm through with it.
Maybe you should think about taking some time out, you know? Some sick leave.
Sick leave? What are you saying?
Well, I thought you must need some time to yourself.
Oh. You thought that, did you? Well, thanks a lot, John.
Tony, open the door! Open the door!
Leave me alone.
I can explain! Just 5 minutes!
Go away.
You just give me 5 minutes! Please! That's all I ask! 5! Open the door!
Mr. Schaefer is here to see you. He says he has an appointment.
Oh, that's fine, Martha. Send him in.
What are you doing here?
I think you owe me. Corby knows you came to see me, but I said nothing. I didn't even give him this. I think Detective Corby might just make something of this. Your little visit to your favorite bookstore in Newark. I want money. A discreet arrangement between you and me. A serious way of saying sorry.
I'm not giving you a fucking cent.
I can make you look very guilty.
No, you can't. I haven't done anything. You can't prove anything.
Proof is not the key thing. It's doubt. Doubt is everything. You should know that. I'll keep this safe until I hear from you.
Stay there all night. See you later.
Detective Corby? Detective Corby!
Mr. Stackhouse.
I need to talk to you. I went to see Kimmel.
I know, we've been watching the shop.
No, I didn't mean the other day. I went before. I went before Clara died. I went to his bookstore in Newark. I ordered a book. I left my name and address.
Jesus Christ. Boy, I'm impressed. Can you tell a lie? Why'd you go there?
I wanted to see Kimmel.
Why, though? I don't get it.
Well, I know it sounds crazy, but I wanted to see if he looked like a man who could murder his wife. It fascinated me.
It fascinated you?
Yeah. I'm a writer, remember?
As far as excuses go, that one doesn't fly. So why are you telling me?
Well, he's got my dated order slip. He just tried to blackmail me. It's laughable.
No. It's interesting.
Well, it's a little private transaction. But I feel better now that you know. I wanted to tell you in case he comes to you with some fantastical story.
Huh. He won't need to use too much imagination.
I didn't do anything.
So you keep saying, what's the next revelation gonna be, Mr. Stackhouse? I'm just watching you digging your grave, and it's getting deeper and deeper. If you want to press charges, feel free.
This young man wants to change his statement.
You fucked up trying to blackmail Stackhouse with that order slip, didn't you? Big mistake.
I don't know what you're getting at.
You get nailed. I'm getting closer, and you know it. He gets away with murder. That's what I'm getting at. You gotta face it. He's got the cute blonde to replace his wife. smart friends, his neighbors. Oh, yeah. And he's stinking rich. As for you, Kimmel, well, the luck is just not on your side now, is it?
I couldn't care less about Stackhouse.
Amazing, though, isn't it? Looks like he could actually get away with it. Scot-free.
I told you I don't care.
But your alibi is falling apart. Could be death row for you while he's out there living the good life. You're not going to get away with it. Stackhouse is your problem, Kimmel.
Back on the bus in 15 minutes.
Helen!
Marty, what the hell are you doing here?
I got something for you.
You drive up here in the middle of the night without any warning. Who the hell do you think you are? Look at you. I told you to throw that ugly jacket out. All my friends think you look like a hobo. I can never ask.
And I will kill myself.
Do what you want. It's your life. Go right ahead.
Go.
I've got Jackson following Stackhouse. Kimmel's taking the bait, all right. Let's stick with him. He's lost control.
What do you think he's gonna do?
I don't know. But I know what I hope he's gonna do.
Why didn't Stackhouse take a cab? Where the fuck is he going? How much further is he going?
I don't care. So long as I have a ringside seat.
I haven't done just anything. We're all guilty of something. I'm a writer. I write stories.